Hello, welcome, my name is XLK and today we're taking a look at Fel Demon Hunter. Fel Demon Hunter is a control style deck that's all about using removals such as Fel Scream Blast and Immolation Aura to control the board until the late game when you have assembled all your combo pieces, Kurtrus Demon Render, Felfire Deadeye and Expendable Performers. For your mulligan, you just want to find Skull of Gul'dan. You want it in the left side of your hand, but if it lands in the middle or on the right side, you can keep any spell or minion that you are sure that you can play before turn 6. If you get an outcasted Skull, you can also keep Chaos Strike and Kurtrus Demon Render. And of course, against aggro, Immolation Aura and Fel Barrage are very powerful, especially to remove Trog on turn 2. The game plan is pretty simple: control the board and heal a lot before you get your Kurtrus combo. But the deck can be tricky at times, so there are a lot of things to keep in mind. Jace Darkweaver is a very powerful card. When you play him, you will cast every single Fel spell that you have played throughout the game again. This is great since it can provide you with a ton of board clear with your Immolation Auras, a ton of healing and control with Fel Scream Blast and Chaos Leech, and a ton of face damage with Chaos Strike and Furies. Keep in mind that he will replay the same rank of Fury that you have used earlier. I always try to wait for at least rank 2 before I use them. Fel Barrage is very powerful as a clearing tool and it's a Fel spell as well. Keep in mind that it will target the lowest health enemy. So for example, if your opponent only has 4 HP left and has a 6 health minion on board, it will target the enemy player. It's an easy lethal to miss. Talented Arcanist is great to pair with a Fel Scream Blast for a small 3 minion clear that will provide you with 9 healing. You can also pair the Arcanist with Immolation Aura for a 6 damage full board clear. The Kurtrus combo works like this: play Kurtrus as early as you can, and on turn 9 you can play Felfire Deadeye paired with Expendable Performers. Then you hero power, attack with a minion, hero power again, and do it all over again. This is 26 damage for a full clear. If your opponent refuses to play minions in the late game, you can pair the Deadeye and Performers with a Mechtheridon, but it does require you to have discounted either the Performers or the Mechtheridon with a Skull of Gul'dan. Mechtheridon will spawn 3 1/3 minions for you to attack into. And the most efficient way to activate your Mechtheridon is to pair it with Talented Arcanist and Fel Scream Blast or Immolation Aura. And that's it for Fel Demon Hunter. Control the board, heal a ton, and finish the game with your Kurtrus combo. Thank you guys so much for watching. I just hit Legend and I'm really enjoying the meta. I hope you guys are having a good time as well. I'm super happy to have some time to play again, and I might have been too excited in the last game. Some plays may have been interesting. Remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel, but most importantly, enjoy the games. Hello and welcome back to some Fel Demon Hunter. I love Fel Demon Hunter. I know I say that about every deck, but this, I promise, it's currently my favorite. I'm having so much fun with it, and it's a bit of a meta breaker, to be honest. I think Felgorger is a pretty good keep, but I think I just want to get Kurtrus or Skull. I feel like that's kind of the safe way to go about it. But yeah, this is kind of a meta breaker because it's pretty good against handlock, but it's also really good against aggressive decks. Against like Ramp Druid, I think, who knows, right? So we start off, we don't want to coin anything here, we just hit him with the hero power, chip in some damage, and then we kind of hope that this guy is aggro because we just demolish aggro decks because we have so good board control. If we look at our hand, we already have a couple of like combo pieces for just, I don't know, for just wrecking a big board. We could go Talented Arcanist, heal a bunch and kill off a lot of his stuff. So for this turn, I think we just want a Chaos Strike. It's also one of the cards that are pretty good to get in the starting hand. And the reason why I want a Chaos Strike here is not to get the damage necessarily. It's mostly just to cycle a little bit, and I'm thinking that we could wait with the Illidari Studies until we get maybe a possibility to get Glide, or on turn 6 if we want to find a Skull, which could be pretty good, but there we go, we just hit him. So this is a highly movable hand, except for the Performers. I mean, this is kind of in our end game combo. I think we're gonna see a Guff here, which is, Guff can be a little rough. We might actually hit him with the coin next turn. I think it's good. Get some stuff out of our hand and also get the Felgorger out. I mean, chip damage against druids are very, like, it's super important to get in. So I think just having a strong minion out is good here. And hopefully we get something like Barrage. We can actually hold this just a little bit. It's gonna cost 0 every turn. You could pair it with a Talented Arcanist to just hit him for a bunch of damage, like 8, which is absolutely huge. I think we're gonna have to see what he does about this. But I do think I want to use my Talented Arcanists to clear, but I'm not super sure. I mean, this is a rough matchup against Ramp Druid because they get a ton of armor, they get a big board, but the big board can be good for us though. So I was thinking about saving my Illidary Studies for a Skull. However, I do want to do something on my turn. So I think if we can pull like a Kurtrus or just any minion, I think we'll be fine. And we have enough mana to play kind of whatever we get. We don't want to glide here, even though our hand is... We could glide this hand if we want to, but it's not massive value. He doesn't have a super big hand. Let's see what we get. We did get the Spectral Sight. Spectral Sight is good because we draw, but Stellina is pretty good because it's a minion on board. So I kind of want to do that. I kind of want to get some tempo out there and see what we can throw away. And we can throw a Strongman, which would be pretty good, or an Overgrowth. Kind of like that. Do we take the chance? No, let's just hold this Fel Barrage. This deck is very like controlly, so it's okay to hold your resources a little bit. And I don't really see a good reason why we should throw it now when it's 0 cost. You can actually like pair this with Jace on the big Jace turn if you want to. But for our next turn, I don't really have... Okay. I don't really have a good plan yet. Another Felgorger, we take those. We could have dropped the Immolation Aura instead, but nah. I mean, we have such... Like, we have 16 damage nuke. But I'm just gonna go for the attack here with the hero power. So hero power might seem a little weak, but the 2 tokens you get from Kurtrus will actually get stronger when you have hero powered a bunch. So you might as well, especially if this guy goes like Strongman, then you want to have them at more than 6 damage at least. But we are basically just looking for not a Fury. So I want to keep my minion alive. So this is a clearing turn. And we're gonna use our barrages for it. But I think we can just drop a Talented Arcanist and drop a barrage. It's gonna be a little bit overkill though. So if I go 2, this will hit for 6. So I could chip in 6 damage from it, which is pretty good. It's either that or I kind of lose a bunch of damage, but I definitely want to keep one of them. I could also go Fel Barrage and Fury, but I do think I want some face damage here. I'm gonna drop an Arcanist. And I'm actually gonna hold this Fury and see if we make it to 10, we might want to hit him hard with it. And whenever I play Control, I usually play a little bit off curve, because it's a lot about holding resources for the right situation, and we know that he wants to go big. We could see if we can bait out one of those like big fat belly guys and then play Mechtheriodon, but I'm not sure about it yet. Because I think he's gonna hold it for Mechtheriodon. And there's Kurtrus. We just want a Kurtrus here. We could hit first to make bigger minions. I think I like that. See, they turn into 6/4s. And yeah, it's good to go wide against druids as well. Now we just gotta find some card draw and some combo pieces, or like a Jace. That would be pretty good. But yeah, Fel Demon Hunter, it's an interesting one. So before you used to run Illigonoth, but now you now you're so all in on the Kurtrus combo. But I think it's fine. I think it's easier to play now, and it's also stronger. So I hope that more people pick it up. But I don't know what it is about Fel Demon Hunter, why people are so reluctant to playing it. But as I said before, it's definitely one of my favorites. I think we want to start nuking him. I think we might make it to turn 10 though. But it's weird, like we are two very slow decks up against each other and he just wants to draw a ton. I have made it to Legend and I have no idea what ramp druids are doing. I think I'm just happy that I got his ramp, that I managed to throw it back into his deck. Hopefully we survive a little bit. I mean, the more minions we can have on board, the better. Okay, this is super nice. So now we can utilize our hero power a lot. And we're gonna do it as much as we can here. We only need one more combo piece. So wanna hero power first, then wanna hit, wanna hero power again, then we hit, hero power again, then we hit, and you get it. And the question is, how much damage can we deal? Go up to 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I mean, we can almost kill him here. I think I'm gonna do it. We might be a little brave. Let's go for it. Let's blow everything. I think this is a good opportunity to just get him low. But yeah, we don't have that extra nuke from the Talented Arcanist now. But I mean, it is what it is. I mean, we can deal 2, 3, 4 damage to get through something. We also have Chaos Leech, and the expendable performers can actually go through taunts, which is pretty nice. I mean, if he gets a big boy, we could just summon, I guess it's gonna be 3 of them. But it's 6 damage if it's like a strong man that we can't get past. Woo! Now that's a pretty big boy. How do we solve my problem? This is 5. Can we kill him? Let's see, how much is this? This is 6. 6. This deals 2. Right. And we have to do this again. And we hero power. We punch him. Ah. And we got him. Kind of a weird game, but man, this is, I think it's kind of unfavored. But yeah, we didn't even get the combo, but that was a nice game. Okay. This is our time to shine. I've seen a ton of quest hunters though, so we kind of have to watch his mulligan a little bit. But man, I hope this guy is face. Okay, so I don't want any of these. Actually, like, Leech can be kind of nice if we get something movable, except for Thalanos. I think I'm keeping the Leech actually. So this deck isn't super straightforward. However, I just saw him. Ooh, a lot of things are going through my mind right now. It's a nice skull. That's a kept quest, I think. It's a difficult one, but it's a lot of fun. So what ends up screwing you over a lot is the traps that send a spell back to your hand. Okay, it was a Trog. 'Twas a Trog. So I think that thing is gonna spiral out of control. If we can't just kill them both. So I'm gonna hit here with my hero power, and then I'm gonna Fel Scream Blast just to get it out of the way. I don't want to go for like a big Fel Scream Blast, and we already have a bunch of healing. We just don't want a buff to land on this Trog, right? That's the bane of your existence, because all of a sudden you can't do anything. And sadly enough, we have to Chaos Leech it as well. We don't have to though. Actually, this is a... Yes, we have to. I can't Fury it. So the reason why I can't Fury it is because it's gonna spawn another one. So we have to get rid of it. And it's kind of sad to just use all of my healing. But the thing is, when he runs out of cards, he loses the game. Also, when he gets to turn 5, and if I don't have anything on the board that he can attack with his Rhino, then we're in pretty good shape. We have to deal with this, and I'm thinking, ooh, that we can deal with it right away. I want to get my Felfire Deadeye down here. So the combo is super good, obviously. But you're not really going for the combo when you're playing against a hunter. You just want to run him out of resources. He's gonna spawn a 2/2 afterwards. So we really want something to contest the board. Yeah. I think I want to play this Deadeye here. We could also play the Thalnos, but it's a little risky. So I'm going for the Deadeye. I'm going for the Sad Fury that isn't upgraded, but it's worth it. And now we have something just to contest his 2/2. If we can kill this off, or if he chooses to kill it before he plays the Rhino, then we're in good shape. I think our Kurtrus is big enough. Yeah, he wants to do the trade here, which I think honestly is wrong. He probably just want to send as much damage phase as possible. I can see that he's kind of afraid of the effect of this. Oh, we can start healing here. With Alterac Warblades. So a play you could do is you could go like Warblades and then... or you could Hero Power attack and then play the Warblades to maybe get some Furies and stuff to power it up. But we're going Kurtrus next turn, so we might as well. Question is, do we kill... I think this stands for more damage. So let's just go for it. And I just want a Demon Claws here. It gives me 1 extra healing, and we don't have to waste the Blood Mage Thalnos spell damage, which is pretty good. Let's just squelch him. But yeah, if he kills it, we're gonna waste it. But we also kind of want to draw. But if we look at our hand, we're not really in a... It's not like super urgent to draw. Okay, he runs Tech, which is fine. It's not the best. It's probably for like Mithril Rod. But we just want to get this Kurtrus down as quickly as possible to gain board control. Then we can worry about the skull. And the thing is, this skull is already outcasted, so we don't have to be in a rush to play it or anything. Now I'm gonna play. I know this guy is getting a little impatient. There we go. And we have some damage. Hopefully we won't see a Rhino, but there's always a possibility. But we're still at a lot of HP. But we want to find our healing. And this is kind of how you do it against a hunter. See, we are just running him out of resources. And he is... like... he's just going for it. Which is bad. It's bad for him. Okay. We could do a full clear. With Thalnos out for extra healing. Because I don't really wanna... I don't really wanna draw yet. We don't need to. So I'm gonna Thalnos this. And just for some extra healing, that's it. And then we kill these off with the Fel Barrage. Hopefully it doesn't run the Rhino into this. Then we need to discover something up the skull. But I mean, if he does, we're gonna draw something, then we're gonna draw again, then we're gonna skull and draw more. But I mean, this could be dangerous just for 1 healing. Come to think of it. Okay. We don't want the spelly spell. Hopefully we draw... oh, another skull. So it's kind of fine though if this gets countered. So the problem if this gets countered is that it's gonna get moved over here and then we're never gonna play it. I'm gonna try to Chaos Strike first. Okay. Now we go. There's a Fel Scream Blast together with the Arcanist, which is just super, super good. And just a bunch of free stuff. We really like that. And now we just chill. Even though we can't heal on this, I think we want to make him build a little board first. Okay. We are at so high HP that we don't really care. We could have had the combo now if we didn't drop the Felfire Deadeye, but I'm totally fine with this. I think I want a skull right away. It's kind of a dangerous skull though if he picks the spell one. I think we might want to go Talented Arcanist together with Immolation Aura instead. However, we want to be able to skull this turn, but we have to check it with this. So I'm gonna play the free Talented Arcanist. Okay, there we go. And now we can't go skull. But I think we still take it though. Just to get rid of all of this. And then we hit him for 2. And yeah, as I said before, we're just trying to kind of run him out of resources while we still have a bunch. He has drawn a lot though. Like he's on par with me. Oof. We might want to heal soon. Let's go for the skull here. Oh, that's the combo. We don't want to die. We want to be above 10 health. Let's see what we get from this. We never ever glide here. We could take the Glaive Smith, but we're not playing it. Say... He doesn't have any more bursts, right? He has 5 damage maximum, I think. I kinda wanna go Talented Arcanist into Glaive Smith and Felscream Blast just to be safe. I'm actually gonna do that. At least that's a little damage. And if he goes wide, we're just gonna kill him. I kinda wanna try to let him go wide, but man, it's risky. Yeah, that's kind of what I was afraid of. How much damage do we have? I think we have enough, right? It's gonna be 5, 6, 7 times 2. It's 14, 15, 16. Are we 1 off? I'm doing it. Oh no, I don't think we're 1 off. I think he's gonna copy something. And now we want to make sure to hero power first. Yeah. If it's... Oh no! Oh, we can still play this. Oh my god, we're so lucky. We had to, because all of them needs to die. Oh, wait, we didn't have to. Yes, we did. Okay, good. There we go. And this is so insanely close. We actually want to blow up our own board here. Just because we don't want to get rhinoed. Oh, it doesn't matter. This was a messy game. I thought this would die for some reason, I don't know. I guess he kills us. He doesn't kill us at all. You got to see the Kurtrus combo at least. Alright, I'm sorry about that one. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching. Remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you soon. Peace.